Okay, we do have some wild crab apples now, and some of the ones that I planted, these are Bob White crab apples. So that looks like we're in pretty good shape with that. We got quite a bit on the property. Okay, real happy to see this. These are apple trees that I planted quite a long time ago. But we got a good selection of apples this year on the property. So that looks good for this fall. Okay, again, loaded with good crab apples, so that's good. Not only for the whitetails, but grouse, turkey. We got a real good crop. Okay, look, property's loaded with pokeweed as usual. I really like this plant. A lot of different wildlife, they use it. So we got a real good crop of that this year. Okay, real good crop of chestnuts this year. I don't know if you can make out the burrs. A real good crop, and that's a real good sign. I planted these trees quite a while ago, and they're producing some pretty good nuts. You can see one of the burrs right there, and the trees are loaded with them. So that's really good, guys. Gonna be a good fall. Okay, some of the chestnut trees on the property, loaded with burrs. Okay, Sawtooth oak are doing real well. They're gonna dump a ton of acorns. And I planted these quite a while ago. Sawtooth oak. These are the Sawtooth oak acorns. They're forming now, and they'll be dropping in the fall. Okay, what I did this summer was I did a lot of cutting, some hinge cutting, and you can see what the seed bank brought up all by itself. I didn't even have to plant a lot of this stuff. You got a lot of blackberry in there, pokeweed, a lot of good browse species. And one of the best things you can do is clear cut these small areas. You can see how thick that is, and it's loaded with deer sign. Okay, again, this is what it looks like when you clear cut some of your area. You do not want a park-like setting. Just through the natural seed bed, all these different plants will come up. And of course, whatever you want to plant. And then you got, if you plant your trees and stuff, I don't know if you can make it out, but those trees are loaded with burrs, chestnut burrs. So again, that's what you want, guys. Switchgrass came up really good. I love switchgrass for the cover. It's really hard to beat switchgrass. A lot of different wildlife use it. A little bit of feed, but it's mostly for cover. Came up pretty good. It's about head high. Yeah, over my head. I'm just about 6 foot, so good cover. Okay, there's another section of the property that I haven't done much with, and you can see the difference. You know, it's got that bare ground. It's more of a park-like setting, and the area that we were just talking about is right over there that I've been working with habitat. Don't know if you can get a good look at it, but that looks like a jungle in there, and it's super thick, and the wildlife love it. Whereas over here, you can see how much it changes. And the reason I left this area alone was because we had a bobcat that was denning not too far away, and it did it every year, so I didn't want to disturb her. So anyway, real happy with the habitat so far, and this is just August. I'll be coming up and giving updates as we go along. But heading into fall, looks like a lot of good habitat. Thanks for watching, everybody.